على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. Oh Allah, teach us what benefit us, increase us in knowledge, in good morals, and in good deeds, Ya Arhamar Rahimin. No one said Ameen. Ameen. Oh Allah, teach us what benefit us, increase us in good morals, and in good deeds, and in knowledge, Ya Arhamar Rahimin. Second method of ikhfa. We learned the first method, which was what? Touch, then press. Touch, then press. And we said the letters for touch, then press were what? Dal, Fa, Va, Fa, Qaf, Kaf. We explained that in a separate video. Now, very easy lesson. The second method of ikhfa. Second method of ikhfa. We have three methods. First method, we're done with it. Touch, then press. Second method is this one. What is it called? Can you read?
Bring close and touch.
So in the first method, what do we do? Touch, we touch the makhraj of the letter, then we press. In this method, we bring the tongue close to the makhraj of the ikhfa letter. Then what do we do? Before we touch, while the tongue is close, what should be going on? What should be going on?
Your nose.
What should be going on? The long ghunna. Good job. The long ghunna should be on. So when our tongues are close to the ikhfa letter, to the makhraj of the ikhfa letter, the long ghunna is going on. The long ghunna is ongoing. And once the long ghunna is over, what do we do? What do we do? Exactly, we touch so that we pronounce that fa letter. That's it. That's this method. That's this method, right? Very easy. So I'm gonna mention it one more time before we read the examples. Before that, when do we have the ikhfa? If we have noon sakina or what? Tanween. Two fathas, two dhammas, two kasras. Followed by what? Any ikhfa letter. But in this method, what are those ikhfa letters? All of you. First letter? Dal. Ta. Ta. Jim. Dal. So then what do we have to apply? Ikhfa. How do you apply the ikhfa? Ikhfa means hiding. What do we hide? Hide the noon sakina or tanween, but keep its ghunna. How do you do that? How do we hide the noon sakina or tanween, but we keep their ghunna? What does that mean? I'm gonna remind you what that means. When we pronounce the noon, we touch the gum and we make ghunna. All of you say an, un, in. So when we are pronouncing noon sakina or tanween, what are we doing? We're doing two things. What is the first thing? We're touching what? Say and feel it. And the gum, right?
The palate.
We're touching the gum or the hard palate. The gum or the hard palate, same thing. Okay. We're touching the gum or the hard palate. Also, we're putting what? Ghunna. In ikhfa, hide the noon or tanween, but keep their ghunna. Means what? Means we're not gonna touch the gum. Instead of our tongues touching the gum, where should our tongues go? Excellent. We go close to the ikhfa letter. And then we apply the long ghunna. And once the long ghunna is over, we pronounce the ikhfa letter by what? Touching the makhraj. Can it be more easy than this? I don't think so. So, this is the general rule. So the three detailed steps of ikhfa are what? First, so this is the method. Bring it close, then touch. First thing, what do we do?
Pronounce the letter before the noon.
Pronounce the letter before the noon sakina or the tanween. Let's take an example. Antum. What's the letter before the noon sakina? The hamza. It's the hamza. So first step, what do we do? We say ah. Pronounce the letter before the noon sakina or tanween. Ah. Now. Second step, read for me. Second step, Yashaya.
Bring your tongue close to the
makhraj
of the ikhfa letter while applying long ghunna.
Bring your tongue close to the makhraj of the ikhfa letter while applying long gunna. What's the ikhfa letter here? What's the ikhfa letter? Ta, obviously, right? So now, instead of touching the gum, we're gonna do what? We're gonna move the tongues close to the ta, like this, and applying long gunna like this, and try. So now when I'm doing this, and the long gunna is on or no? And try, close it, then you'll feel it. And now where's my tongue? My tongue is exactly like this. Is exactly close to the tap. And right? Now, once the long gunna is over, what do I do? Third step. Third step is what? Third step is what?
We touch in order.
Once the gunna is over, listen, he's talking. We touch means we touch the makhraj in order to pronounce that fa letter. Huh? And try. And you see? Antum. Now some students, I'm gonna do how some students do it, and I want someone to tell me the mistake. Some students say Antum. Who can tell me the mistake? You don't need to say oh, just raise your finger. I'm gonna say it again. I want someone to tell me the mistake. And some of you do this. Some qurra do this. Some reciters, they have recordings in the TV and they make this mistake because they did not learn it right. So thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah, that we're teaching you the right way. So what's the mistake when you say Antum? What's the mistake?
The tongue is not touching the gum.
It should not be touching in the beginning. What is the mistake?
It's not like bringing it close.
Exactly, excellent. You're not bringing it close when you say no, bring it close and say then you touch Antum. I'm gonna do an opposite mistake. I wanna see who's gonna catch the mistake. If someone says Antum, what's the mistake, Maryam?
Touching it too much.
Huh?
You're like touching it.
I'm touching it right away. And when you say Antum, you pronounce the noon, right or no?
Yeah.
And you added gunna to it. So that's wrong. That's like Ibhar with gunna. Antum, no. So you don't touch right away. Bring it close, then touch. Is that clear? Is that easy? Let's read it. Antum. See. Can you see my tongue? How it's far, then it's touching. Do you notice? Do you notice? Is it clear? Tamam. Second example. Min jua. Exactly same thing. Who can apply it? Min jua. Yalla. Who? You already answered. Yalla Noor. Min jua. Good job. Listen. Min. When I'm saying min, where is my tongue? My tongue is like this. It's like this. The middle of the tongue, that's the makhraj of the jim. I touch the roof of the mouth. So I do like this. Listen, Look at me. Mij. Then I touch. Mij. Say. Miju. So don't say no. Bring it close. Miju. Third example with the third letter. Bod. Same thing. Mil. Listen, If I say mil, that's not bod. That's not bod because the bod is heavy. So it should be like this. Mil. Try. Mil. Milda. In the bod, the edges of the tongue will touch the upper gum, all of the upper gum. So it's like this, it's something like this. Milda. Try. Milda. If I say mil, listen, if I say mil, that's not dad. Is that dad? Am I preparing the makhraj for the dad? No. Min. That's the dot. Min dot. Try. Min body. What if I do this? Min body. What's the mistake?
You're like pressing it too.
I touched right away, right? And that's not correct. Okay, what about this? قنوان دانية. Listen. قنوان. Can this be ضاد? قنوان. What is this? Who can guess? If I say قنوان, what's the إخفاء letter here? Who can guess it?
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Wow is not إخفاء letter. Dal. Dal. But there's another possibility. Listen. قنوان. قنوان.
Ha.
So either dal or ta, both are the same. Both are the same. So now let's take the dal example. قنوان دانية. See how I'm doing it? قنوا نون. Look at me. What's the letter before the إخفاء letter here? What's the letter? What's the letter? Noon, right? Before the tanween we have the noon. So we're gonna pronounce the noon with the dhamma, only one dhamma. Second dhamma will be hidden. Second dhamma will be hidden. We're gonna pronounce the first dhamma. Here's a common mistake. Some students say qinwanun. No, no. Is it no? What is it? No, no. Yalla. Qinwanun. Look at me. Look, look. Qinwanun. Noon. Why I'm making my lips like this? Because I should round them only with the dhamma. Qinwa, nu. Now what should I do? Nu, nun, nun. Because with the gunna and with the dal, the lips should be normal. Qinwa, nun, da. Qinwa, nun, da. Try. Excellent. Excellent. Qinwa, nun, da. See? Nun. Nun da. Excellent. Last example. Last example. The ta. Listen the difference between the ta and the ta. If I say and, is that right? That's wrong, right? So with the ta, the back part of the tongue will be raised. So how we prepare for the ta? Like this. Like this. Something like this. حلالا لن طا. See, حلالا طا. Try. Not حلالا طا, right? Not حلالا طا. Not حلالا طا. Right? If you say حلالا, then you're gonna say dal or ta. So it should be what? حلالا لن طا. Try. حلالا طيبا. So that is the second method of إخفاء. Bring it close, then touch. We apply it with what? إد, إت, أط, دال تاء طاء, دال طاء طاء, دال تاء طاء, جيم ضاد. These are the 5 letters for this method. We have 4 remaining إخفاء letters. And to those 4 letters, we apply a method that I named bring it close, then closer. That will be our last lesson on إخفاء next time, inshallah. جزاكم الله خيرا. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us of those who recite the Quran in the right way, understand it in the right way, and teach it and act upon it in the right way. Sallallahu alaihi wa sallam. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.